I want to cover a tweet by the real Laura B. Shout out to her, by the way. She's doing a great job covering this case, as she has for a really long time. And this is something that I think everybody's thought about at some point or another, but it never seems to break into the main conversation, and it has never actually reached the court level and been discussed. And now Johnny Depp is going to try to get the court to take a look at Amber's mental condition. Obviously, I'm no lawyer, but I'm hoping this won't actually get her off the hook on some certain things, so maybe it's not the best idea. Maybe it's just good to let it roll and assume she's conscious and aware of what she's doing, and these criminal activities should be punished, with no excuses. But I guess that's what he wants to do, and I'll trust it's the right thing in the end. So, Laura says, JD motioned to compel independent mental examination of Amber Heard to be heard September 24th. No motion uploaded yet. So, she puts capital H here. Maybe that's like kind of a little pun. To be heard. Okay. Anyway, it could be said that if Amber Heard is not in the right state of mind, she tried to do all this crazy stuff. I mean, her whole game, her whole situation that she put out there in the public was on a bet that people would just believe what she said because she's a woman, which isn't really a sane thing to try to do at face value. It's not really a safe way to place your bet. I mean, so far, to be honest, it's kind of working out. We don't actually have a win in Virginia yet. The tide's turning. There's millions and tens of millions who don't believe her, but as far as her continuing her career, and so far, Warner Brothers and the other companies that are keeping her on, L'Oreal, they're moving along normally. They're not acknowledging what's going on. So I hate to say it, but so far it is still working. Now maybe it's working less. Like I said, things are turning around. However, legally, we still need more to happen on Johnny's side. Let's see what some people are saying. So, Red Like Jungle says, on the surface it seems unlikely the judge would agree to this, but the motion may clarify exactly why JD feels he needs to make the request. In the UK trial, she disputed Kipper and the nurse's medical notes. Perhaps it's linked to that. Hope we get more info. Heart for you. Andrea says, I think that this is legitimately fair. She painted him as a drug addict that can't remember whether he abused her or not. This was her entire defense during the UK trial to gaslight his sanity. I say it's fair game to question her mental ability to be a credible witness. You get a heart. And Knights of Walking has a similar concern I do. But there is one but. If this document is received by JD's legal team, will she still be able to answer for her crimes in criminal cases? And will the Virginia trial continue if she's recognized as mentally inadequate? Which is what I'm thinking. Like, what if she takes the test and then, she's like, oh, I'm not mentally fit. Maybe not complete insanity, but I'm not up to the case. I can't do it. I've got mental issues. Couldn't that possibly hurt Johnny? So, Oscar has another similar concern. This probably is an amateur concern. Like I said, I don't know legalities, but, certain things do come to your mind, certain worries that if someone is mentally unfit, then they're not completely responsible. I am worried for General Depp, though. If she fails, they will still blame him for lots of reasons, such as trying to get money from a mentally challenged person or make up something. And if she is found insane, won't the defamation will fail? That's a terrible, terrible mistake. I guess he meant, won't the defamation fail? Someone mentions the baby, and the baby is kind of coincidental timing. However, the one thing I could say is if you're 35 years old, you probably want to have a baby at that point. Yet, with all this going on, it does not seem like the right move. And Tori says, if she got problems with mental health, which is obvious, laugh out loud, she still is responsible for her actions. Yeah, I guess they're not going to find her like completely insane, completely out of control, but maybe they'll find her to be inadequate and dangerous because of it. You guys let me know what you think down below. I'm doing shout-outs, special thanks, things like that. I'm glad that this is coming out. This is a good thing to talk about. Looking forward to seeing what a few people have to say. If you're not subscribed here, consider it. If you don't subscribe, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.